Hey Baker Bobcats, it's Mrs. Cooley for my final book of the school year. I can't believe it. What a year it's been, huh? We only have a couple days left. I'm so proud of all of you guys for tuning in and all the hard work you have done. You have no idea how much we as teachers and staff miss you guys so much. We have been walking around the school the past couple days, cleaning up and getting everyone's belongings together, and it's just not the same building without you guys in it, that's for sure. So I am back with the last story, well, my last story for you guys, and it's by Dan Sentat, um, After the Fall. And it's how Humpty Dumpty got back up again, okay, after the fall. And what I love so many things about this book, but on the back it says, life begins when you get back up. And I absolutely love that quote. And in the current world we live in, with everything that's going on between the pandemic and, all the different peaceful rallies and things like that. I just love this quote. Life begins when you get back up. Okay, so one of my all-time favorite books, After the Fall. My name is Humpty Dumpty. This was my favorite spot, high up on the wall. I know it's an odd place for an egg to be, but I loved being close to the birds. Then one day I fell. I'm sort of famous for that part. Folks called it the Great Fall, which sounds a little grand. It was just an accident, but it changed my life. Kings County Hospital. Fortunately, all the King's men managed to put me back together. Well, most of me. There were some parts that couldn't be healed with bandages and glue. After that day, I became afraid of heights. I was so scared that it kept me from enjoying some of my favorite things. Look at all the different cereals. I walked past the wall every day and I would think about climbing that ladder again. I really missed the birds and being high above the city, but I could never do it because I knew that accidents can happen. I eventually settled for watching the birds from the ground. It wasn't the same, but it was better than nothing. Then one day, an idea flew by. Making planes was harder than I thought. It was easy to get cuts and scratches, but day after day I kept trying and trying until I got it just right. My plane was perfect and it flew like nothing could stop it. I hadn't felt that happy in a long time. It wasn't the same as being up in the sky with the birds, but it was close enough. Unfortunately, accidents happen. They always do. I almost walked away again, but then I thought about all the time I'd spent working on my plane and all the other things I'd missed. I decided I was going to climb that wall. But the higher I got, the more nervous I felt. I didn't want to admit it. I was terrified. I didn't look up. I didn't look down. I just kept climbing, one step at a time, until I was no longer afraid. Yes, do you see him up there? Maybe now you won't think of me as that egg who was famous for falling. Crack, crack. Hopefully you'll remember me as the egg who got back up. What's happening? And learned how to fly. So that was the true story of how Humpty Dumpty got back up again. And remember, life begins when you get back up. Don't give up, okay? Hope you guys have an amazing summer, and I hope that we are all together in the fall. I'm going to keep everything crossed. It's just not the same, like I said, being in that building without you guys there. Have a great, wonderful, safe, healthy summer.